Hi, we're Group 41. Our team member includes me, Junren Wang, Shuya He, and Yawen He. Our project focuses on the Clayton and Rainbow merger. My name is Liang Ge, and as the first speaker, I'll start by introducing the strategy thinking flowchart we use to guide this merger analysis and outline the key issues that must be addressed for a successful transition. Here is the contents. We follow the strategy thinking flowchart, which helps define what success looks like, identify the stakeholders, test assumptions, and evaluate impacts. For this merger, success means building one unified, innovative engineering company that improves market competitiveness while protecting employee well-being and service quality. We list all internal and external stakeholders like management, engineers, silent suppliers, and local councils, and considered how each might react during and after this merger. Following the flowchart, we took 4 key steps. First, we defined success, achieving financial stability and cultural alignment. Second, we identify stakeholders, especially the two leadership teams and their employees. Third, we questioned assumptions. For example, the idea that both companies share similar working cultures. Finally, we evaluate alternatives, such as whether to keep two brands or merge under one. This process helps us where resistance might happen. Moving to the next section, several issues must be solved for the merger to succeed. First is cultural integration. Clayton's structure is more formal and hierarchical, while Rainbow is flexible and collaborative. Without a clear plan, this could cause tension and lower morale. Second, communication and trust. Poor communication could lead to confusion among teams and silence. Third is leadership alignment. The two management styles are different, so a shared leadership vision is essential. And finally is customer relationship management. The two companies have overlapping silos, so integration must be handled carefully to avoid losing customers. To deal with these issues, we recommend 3 main strategies. One is create a shared organizational culture through staff workshops and internal communication. 2. Build transparent decision-making processes to strengthen trust across both teams. And 3. Develop a unified customer engagement strategy to maintain loyalty and continuity. These ideas are consistent with the customer-centered leadership principles. So, to sum up, using the strategy thinking flowchart, we defined what success means for the Clayton and Rainbow merger, mapped all the stakeholders, and identified key risks in culture, communication, and leadership. Next, my teammate will continue with our integration strategy and implementation plan, showing how these ideas can turn into real actions. Thank you.
Hello, this is Junren Wang. So now let me talk about the next point of our team project. The next point is the teams and the leaderships. After the merger, DFE will have people from 2 different offices and cultures. So to work well together, we need strong teamwork. A good team is not just about technical skills. It's about trust, about open communication and clear goals. When everyone understands the goals and feels safe to share ideas, they will perform well. As we learned in week 4, leaders should respect differences and build physiological safety so people feel comfortable to speak up. That's how teamwork connects people and help DFE success. And leadership in DFE is about influence and support, not control. Uh, a servant leader listens and helps people grow, and a situational leaders adapts to each person's skills and motivation. And the best leaders first understand themselves before leading others. If DFE leaders show trust, empathy, and self-awareness, the team and the leadership will work together, and our people will do their best work. Okay, let's move to another point. Draft staff engagement plan. In this sector, DFE staff will face new roles and AI technology. A good engagement plan helps people trust each other and adapt faster. When communication is open, people share ideas and innovate. As we learned in week 7, innovation comes from giving people freedom and support to create new ideas. So, engagement is not only about communication, it is about trust and motivation. To keep staff engaged, DFE should focus on communication, learning, and recognition. Monthly forums let employees share feedback and feel included. The Innovation Challenge gave teams a chance to develop new ideas. AI and digital training just help people grow skills and feel more confident. And finally, recognition and feedback make staff proud and motivated. When people feel trusted and valued, they give their best to the company. So that's all on my part. Let invite the Shu Yao He to introduce next part of our team project. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I'm responsible for section 5 and 6 of our team report, focusing on equity, diversity, and inclusion, and the feasibility of combining EDI, cultural, and hybrid work in DFE's transformation. As we learned in weeks 3 and 5, diversity is not only about fairness, it's a strategical enabler of trust, creativity, and innovation. The merger between Clyde and the Rainbow Engineering brings two very different workforces, different cultures, demographics, and innovation and values. If DFE treats EDI as a one-time training topic, it will fail. Instead, inclusion must become a daily process, where everyone participates in defining the new culture. From week 10 section on mindfulness, we know that bias often happens unconsciously, and therefore, leaders should model ethical and mindful behavior, showing respect and empathy in all decisions. And this builds psychological safety, the foundation of engagement and innovation. Now let's look at whether DFE can combine its cultural, EDI, and hybrid work model into one inclusive process. From week 6 on systems thinking, we learned that these three dimensions are interconnected. A single process can ensure coherence between people, values, and ways of working. It also saves time and builds trust by creating one shared message. However, there are also challenges. Integration can be complex. It requires different expertise from HR, IT, and psychology, and success may be harder to measure. That's why our team recommends a approach, inclusive but realistic. This idea reflects the collaborative perceivement model we studied in section 11, where a step-by-step structure produced better long-term results. Based on our analysis, we proposed the three-phase transformation plan for DFE. Phase 1, co-design shared culture and values with employees. Build EDI policy aligned with those values. Develop the hybrid work framework using the same inclusive approach. Each phase builds on the previous one. Ensure consistency and trust across all systems. This approach reflects the principle and inclusive leadership and stakeholder engagement from week 8 and week 9, and directly supports DFE's vision of becoming a sustainable and people-centered engineering firm. To conclude, inclusion, system thinking, and collaboration are not abstract theories, and they are all practical tools that will make the DFE's merger successful.
Hi everyone, my name is Yawen He. When merger happens, clients typically worry about three things: service continuity, project schedule, and relationship stability. Because of that, our approach is simple: talk earlier, be transparent, and keep training, so clients feel informed and heard, instead of asking for feedback only at the end. We collect it throughout at the start, during planning, and before we look anything in. Moreover, at every touch point, we keep one clear message at a time, and we speak from a client's first point of view, since emotion often precedes reason. We come worries first, then share the logic. The next one is about process and governance. To make this real, we named a client transition manager, CTM, the single accountable contact. First, an announcement, short FAQ, and contact map. When the merger client benefits and what won't change, like contracts and SLAS. Next, a feedback loop. Office hours inbox, quick post survey, inside response resolution SLAS with visible progress. And then one page monthly update, progress as plan, service KPIs, upcoming changes, and fix from feedback. Finally, clear contact mapping, handover with overlap. In critical window, we keep the main contact. The next one is about the success metric and candidates. Therefore, our bar is clear, so you can see the slides. On time be equal or greater than 95%. Quality be equal or greater than pre-merger. Be equal or greater than 90% feel informed and heard. Retention be equal or greater than pre-merger. And 0 major incidents from handover. So for the cadence, we start 4 weeks before with pre-comps, move to 2 weeks before for announcement and FAQ, hold a short town hall on go live, check statement 2 weeks after with a poll survey, share a monthly one-pager going forward, and keep escalation and RCA or CAPA running in the background. So let's talk about the AI strategy. For AI, there are two ends. Replacement cost first, but I think the risk, trust, and talent is also important. Augmentation lets AI handle routine work, so people focus on judgment. We will take a hybrid path. AI for efficiency, people for empathy, context, and find course. We will train by rule, keep human final review on every client deliverable, and run small KPI payloads before we scale. Well, being open about model limits. To manage risks, we have some methods. We will keep a human in the loop, offer earlier training and clear career paths, and show clients the gain in quality and responsiveness. So, in conclusion, in our project, we have the one CTM, a visible loop, hard KPIs, and a human pulse AI model. So services the continuous decision sound and client confident. So that's all. Thank you for listening.